Do you ever feel like your possessions are slowly taking over your life? You're not alone. Clutter can be a major source of stress, making it hard to relax, find things, and even focus. But the good news is, it doesn't have to be this way. By taking some simple steps, you can reclaim your space and create a calmer, more organised environment. Hi, my name's Rachel. I do videos about decluttering, minimalism and my no spend year, and today we're talking clutter and how to reduce clutter in really simple and strategic ways so that you can stop that build up now that you have been decluttering. If you haven't started decluttering yet, I share little acts of decluttering on a monthly basis on my channel where you can get little ideas of areas to focus on. I have various different videos along a minimalist living and decluttering series that you can see on different playlists as well, and I will leave some links below in the description if you want to check those out. But today we're here about reducing clutter and 5 easy ways that you can do that. Tip number 1 is the one-touch rule. This step is all about efficiency. When you're reaching for an item, when you're using an item, you need to decide at that point whether or not it's something that you need in your daily life. You need to decide whether or not to keep it, throw it, recycle it, donate it. This can help the dreaded maybe pile that ends up creeping up, which can also then make a decision fatigue, and it means that you have to then come back to things. So if you can get in the habit of just touching the item once and making a decision about that item on the first time you touch it, it means that you're not going to be going around and having to think about that item again. Tip number 2, does it spark joy? Is it something, when you touch it, when you reach for it, that makes you feel good? Is it giving you those dopamine hits that make you feel like you want to keep that item, that you love that item, and that it's really purposeful and meaningful to you? This is a method coined by Marie Kondo, and the idea is that you need to decide whether or not it really is something that is sentimental and meaningful for you. If it's not sparking joy, then it's an item that you can consider letting go of, and as part of that process of letting go, you thank the item for its service and how it's helped you in the past, and then you donate or move that item on. It helps you to declutter with intention and make you think about those decisions really carefully. And you end up keeping the items that really and truly enhance your life. If you're enjoying this video so far, don't forget to like, comment and share, and subscribe down below so that you can find out about my next videos, and don't forget to have the bell switched on for notifications so you know when I upload my next video. Every like, comment and share really does make a difference to how much my video is viewed by others and pushes it out to all the people that might find it really helpful. Tip number 3 is the Blitz declutter. Set a timer for 15 or 30 minutes and see how much you can do within that time. You need to work fast, quick decision making, and really make a difference in one particular area of your home. This is a really great way of chunking up an area into different manageable tasks. A bit like my little acts of decluttering, I'd highly recommend you did 15 or 30 minutes for one little focus area so that you can really get the most out of that area and really work through each item. And you'd actually be surprised at how much progress you can make in a really small amount of time. And it's really going to help you keep motivated and help you feel like you want to do more. So each little chunk in one little area is going to motivate you to want to do more because you see that progress at the end of that time. And try and do this on a regular basis, and it will help keep the clutter at bay. Tip number 4 is the 1-minute rule. If you come across a task that takes less than a minute to do, you should do it immediately. Straight away, no questions asked, because if you leave it, it then becomes a bigger job to have to do because you have let it go, and it means sometimes it will take longer to do and it will take more than a minute because of the type of task it is. And a great example of this is dirty dishes. If you do them straight away, as soon as you finish using them, it's easier to clean than it is if it's been dried on and you have left it for a couple of hours and it's more difficult to scrub clean. That's a really good example of how that 1-minute job can make a difference and save it from being a bigger job. This also applies to any kind of things around the house. So for example, junk mail, it's much quicker to deal with it as soon as you get it through the door than it is if you pile it up and then have lots of junk mail to then deal with. So think about how you can be strategic and make sure that you're doing all those little jobs as soon as you come across them. This prevents them from accumulating and creating a bigger pile of clutter. And tip number 5 is to go digital. Paper clutter is the enemy of organisation. It makes it really difficult to keep on top of because we get paper from all sorts of different outlets, and there are some things that you can do to go digital so that you don't have to have that extra paper trail with you. If you can have a digital trail instead that can be easily sorted and organised without taking up any room within your home. So for important documents you could scan them so that you have a digital copy. I appreciate that some of those important documents you do need to keep the physical copies, but then it does help if you've got a version of it for sending off for various different information. You can unsubscribe from junk mail lists and from email lists as well, and use digital storage system for things like receipts and for photos. So anytime I take photos on my digital camera, I then use the SD card to upload them to my laptop so that I have a backup of them, and some items are kept on my phone, but then I will erase the SD card after that because I've got it stored on another device. And only the important ones will then get printed if I decide to print them. But I very rarely print many photos. I keep a lot of them digitally, and they are all organised under dates and occasions. And with bills, you can request most of your bills to be digital only, so you have online login accounts where you can download a digital copy of your bill or be emailed a digital copy of your bill, so you don't have to have the paper copy. This means that you'll have less coming through the post box to have to deal with. By incorporating these tips into your daily life, you'll be able to reduce the visual impact and the visual clutter within your home. Remember, decluttering is a journey and not a destination. It's something that we have to regularly do to be able to keep on top of. So these strategies are really designed as a regular, occurring thing to help reduce that build up over time. Be patient with yourself, celebrate your progress as you go, and enjoy the feeling of a calm, clutter-free environment within your home. So my challenge for you is to let me know below which of these tips you're going to try out first and start building into your daily routine, and let me know how you get on with that in the comments below. And I shall be back for more videos soon on decluttering, minimalism and my no spend year. Take care.